Now we need to turn these round pipe sections into flat plastic sheets. I'll clamp the white pipe section vertically in the vise to hold it steady. Use a handsaw and start cutting a groove lengthwise along the pipe. Next, turn the pipe sideways and saw it in half, giving us 2 equal pieces. Do the same with the gray pipe section. Clamp it lengthwise, saw a groove, then clamp it crosswise and cut it in half. These steps require patience. Work carefully and meticulously. The next step takes a bit of skill. Use pliers to hold the plastic piece, then heat it evenly with a heat gun. Heat it just enough, so the plastic softens without scorching. Once the plastic is soft enough, place it on the table and press a flat steel block on top to flatten it. Next, take the second gray piece, heat it the same way, and repeat the process. Repeat this exact process with 2 remaining white pieces. I'm a little curious. Where are you guys watching this video from? Let me know in the comment below. I'll be replying to your comments. I really appreciate the opportunity to chat and connect with people from all over the world. That completes the preparation stage. We now have 4 flat, sturdy plastic sheets, ready for the extremely important bonding step next. To help the plastic sheets bond tightly together, I use sandpaper to roughen the surface of each piece. Sand all 4 sheets thoroughly, then wipe off all the plastic dust with a clean cloth. Next, I'll use a tube of pipe glue. Squeeze a wavy line of glue onto the first gray sheet. Place the white sheet on top and press down firmly to bond it tightly. Apply more glue and keep stacking the sheets alternately to create a stripe pattern. Once all 4 layers are stacked, place the steel block back on top to press it firmly. Once the resin is completely dry, remove the iron anvil, and we've instantly got a super hard, solid cast plastic blank. Now, let's move to the shaping stage. Take the knife and hold the tang up against the plastic block. I use an aluminum ruler and a blue marker to draw a center line, dividing the block in half. Next, place in the vise and clamp it down tight. Then, use an angle grinder to carefully cut along the blue line we just drew. Done. We now have 2 square handle scale halves. Taking the template is also a very important step. Place the steel tang on the interface of the scale and use the blue marker to trace closely around the shape of the tang. Don't forget to mark 3 dots for the pin positions. Repeat the same process on the second plastic scale. Everything must be precise. Let's get ready for the drilling step. I place a small block of wood under the scale for a more stable operation. Grab a drill and drill right through the marked spots on the panel. To make the retaining pin, I'm going to repurpose a sturdy piece of galvanized metal from a wire hanger. Use wire cutter to snip off a short section. Next, line up the pin, slide it to the hole of one panel first, and tap it down with a hammer so it goes all the way through to the other side. Finally, we'll pin the end like a rivet to lock the 2 sides securely together. I'll go ahead and cut another piece and repeat that exact same step. This time though, I'll use a hammer to tap it in so it's extra secure. Fit the knife's tang precisely into scale that already has the 2 pins attached. Align it so the edges match perfectly, then press down to seat it in place. Next, drill right through the last mark on the top panel, passing through the gaps in the metal layer so it aligns perfectly with the 3 pin holes underneath. The basic handle block has now taken shape. I place the handle assembly on the wood block and use an angle grinder to trim away the excess plastic on scales. Now comes the step that determines durability. Place the knife handle on the cutting board surface and hammer firmly and decisively to secure both ends with steel pins from both sides. Trim off any excess pin material with cutting pliers. Finally, for absolute security, rest the knife handle on the sturdy anvil base of the vise and hammer continuously, striking until the pins sink in deep, flatten out, and become fully embedded into the plastic surface. Now let's move to the aesthetic shaping stage. Clamp the knife handle firmly in the vise. Use an angle grinder to remove all the excess plastic edges, smoothing it flush with the metal frame inside. To achieve a perfect finish, I switch to careful hand filing with flat file over the entire handle body. This process clears away every scratch and flattens the pin head smoothly. Wipe away the plastic dust with cloth, and the solid one-piece pattern emerges, looking just as beautiful as premium wood. Finally, wipe away the plastic dust with cloth, and the solid pattern reveals itself, looking just as gorgeous as high-end wood. Here's the final finishing step. Wrap masking tape tightly around the blade, protected, pressing the tape edge firmly against the handle. Take a can of clear gloss spray paint, shake it well, and spray a thin coat of the entire plastic. This coating gives the surface a smooth shine and resists dirt buildup. Once the paint is completely dry, slowly peel off the masking tape. And here's our final result. A super sturdy, solid